January64 here today, back on the channel, and I told you I'd be back. So today, we're going to be reviewing and unboxing Terminator Schwarzenegger Neca action figure. I just recently found this at Target, and I thought this was pretty cool. Nice little add to the collection. I'm not the biggest Terminator fan in the world, but this figure looks dope. And I have a RoboCop NECA figure, which I think will go great with this. For the people who remember the RoboCop versus Terminator SNES Genesis game. That is the figure inside, different heads, accessories. So we're gonna bust this bad boy open. We're gonna check it out. We got this Terminator Arnold Schwarzenegger open. Let's check him out. Pretty awesome figure. Like I said, NECA always knocks it out of the park, these figures, whether it be Turtles, I don't know, the old Godzilla ones, the Predator ones, any kind of like horror movie franchise ones. They, in my mind, are the top toy maker action figure anything right now in the world, because like the detail, back of the jacket, the face, the head sculpt. I mean, these figures are only like $30–$35. I mean, you're not gonna get much better for price range. And what I brought up before, bendable joints. So I'm very happy with this figure. Good looking, and put him up against his little buddy, I guess you could call RoboCop. So you can have the Terminator versus RoboCop. And for people who love Mortal Kombat, you can actually like have a little diorama set up with your Mortal Kombat figure. Since these two are featured, I believe it was Mortal Kombat X, which was 10. You could play as these. They're both DLC, so cool stuff. But he does come with a lot of different accessories, different head sculpts. You see the one eye there, kind of like the Terminator eye popping out. And the second one here, the Terminator kind of metal face on the side, which I think I may switch over to that one. That's a pretty cool looking one. And then additional like accessories he comes with, those two there, and the little one there. So 2 extra hands if you want to switch them out, different kind of positions. Actually, those are more kind of like bloody variant hands, so cool stuff there. But not much else really accessory wise. Like I said, it's more kind of a nostalgia of having like an actual Terminator figure, because I know they had old Terminator figures back in the day, but they're nothing like this. Like this is probably gonna be like the grand scheme of Terminator figures, and it'd be cool to get the Terminator 2 one as well to put with this, but having one is enough. And like I said, I want to display with the RoboCop figure, and like his hand popped right off. And that leads me to say, this is the only issue I've been having with this figure is, as soon as I opened it, the hand popped out. And it seems to go back in fine, like once you kind of like wiggle it back in and kind of put it back in position. It just feels like though that the hand just wants to come, like it doesn't want to stay in, and it's only this left hand. I don't know if I just got like a bad hand issue on this or what, or I don't know. It's hard to say, but it's definitely a little issue I noticed. Like if you wiggle it enough, like it's just gonna pop right back out, and it's in there pretty tight too. So his right hand, I have not had that issue at all. So like I said, cool figure overall, pretty awesome. And the jacket does not come off, but it does kind of open in the front if you want to like kind of do like a wind scene. And like I said, the head sunglasses unfortunately do not come off. That was the only thing I was a little disappointed about. I was hoping the sunglasses were to come off and like you could put them on the different head sculpts kind of. I mean, how cool would it look to have like, well maybe not that one, but like the bloody kind of metal armor head with the sunglasses on. I mean, come on, that would look awesome. So I'm actually thinking I might have some sunglasses from one of like my other NECA figures. I might put on that head sculpt because I think that would look really cool. So definitely might go for that a little bit. So that is Terminator. So cool figure. And like I said, if you haven't seen the other one, that's the RoboCop there. This was an older one I already had on display, so I figured kind of like put it to compare. But the RoboCop one didn't come with as much. I believe he has a couple different heads. I just went with the traditional head sculpt on him. So cool looking figure. And like I said, NECA knocks it out of the park with these figures. I don't think I've ever bought a bad figure from NECA. They're all great. Can't complain about any of them, really, honestly. They all look good. Good franchise. They have a lot of good licenses. The only ones I know they don't have anymore is I believe they did lose the Godzilla license a few years ago. And it was kind of weird because the Godzilla figures, I mean, they were everywhere. They had Godzilla, like tons of different figures, tons of different ones, and it became a little redundant kind of because there's so many out there. And now it's kind of one of those things, you don't know what you got till it's gone, because now you don't see them anymore. And it'd be cool to see them again. It's just, it is what it is. But the license, I know they do push heavily is the Predator one. Like for Predator 1, 2, the video game side ones, all like the fantasy comic ones, and there's a ton of Predator figures out there. So that's something though I haven't gotten into as much. I feel like with those figures, you've seen one, you've seen them all. And when I'm at like say Target or like FYE or even looking online at them, like I feel like, I don't know, I mean they're cool, don't get me wrong, I'm not bashing them at all or like any kind of fans of that series of figures. It's just I feel like I've seen one, I don't need to see the rest. It's kind of, they have the same kind of style, just different looks. But some people could say that exact same thing about the turtle figures. I mean, I guess it all depends what you like and what you're into. So I'm not the hugest Predator fan in the world, but I mean, I respect it and I enjoy it and like it. So cool stuff there. And hey, if you like NECA figures and you like action figures and you like TMNT and you like Arnold Schwarzenegger, I'm not as huge as a fan as maybe say you might be, but subscribe down below. I appreciate every single one of you and it helps me tremendously. And like I said, I do this for fun. To me, this is all fun. I want to be making these videos and doing these unboxings and reviews if I wasn't having a good time, and I enjoy this stuff. It's fun. I figure why not do something that you enjoy doing and share it with people. And like I said, if I had enough to make you smile or at least make you laugh a little in any of these videos, then I did my job. And that's all I want to do, is spread happiness and cheerfulness to this world, because anymore it just seems like stuff just seems too depressing or like down or dark times. And I try to at least make a glimmer of hope and happiness and fun, at least take your mind off this stuff for a little bit. And if you're watching this, like I said, I appreciate it. Like I said, it's tremendous. And comment down below what you think of these figures. Do you like them? What franchises would you like to see made into NECA figures? And what do you think overall? Good or bad? I respect both kind of comments. I read them all. So good stuff there. And if you could hit the like button down below, like I said, if you like this stuff and you like watching videos like this, it helps me tremendously, and it lets me know that you're enjoying this stuff and that you enjoy watching it. I mean, I guess you wouldn't be enjoying it if you want to be watching it, but like I said, I respect every one of you and I appreciate every single one of you, and I love making these and I'm going to keep making them and having fun. And that's the big stuff I got to say today. And like I said, in a cruel world, I hope people are having fun and enjoying. Like I said, if I can make you laugh or smile, then I'm happy. And check out, I did a lot of videos of my dog Pavo, a lot of shorts more than anything. He's a big TMNT nut and he loves to be in the videos. He's always trying to jump in my hands, and he's a gentleman. Don't forget that, he's a gentleman. So Pavo the gentleman, maybe we'll have him like in a Turtles costume sometime, maybe as we get closer to Halloween. But in my mind, Halloween is every day. So until next time, Cowabunga.